Hey guys, JCC2224 back again with another figure review, this time of the X-Men Origins Wolverine, Mr. Merc with a mouth himself, Wade Wilson, Deadpool comic series. Yeah, I really haven't delved into Marvel whatsoever on my channel, but hey, I got this figure in my most recent video, and I'm like, you know what, I love this thing so much, I gotta review it. First off, any of you saying like, oh my god, he opened them, you know what, get a life. But, you know, I'm joking. But, this figure is really cool, and I highly recommend it, straight off the bat. But before we get more in-depth, I want to look at the packaging for a bit. I typically don't like spending a lot of time on the packaging, but there's one thing I want to point out. X-Men Origins Wolverine, I watched this movie, it was great! No, actually, it was the biggest piece of shit I've ever seen. Deadpool comic series, Mr. Hugh Jackman right there, Mr. Hugh Jackman, going all the other guys, oh, what's this? Collect them all! It's sold separately. Up here you have Deadpool himself with a stupid accessory I'm gonna get into, but this, I want to point out this. Get distracted, hallucinate, or sometimes simply wander away from a fight. You see that right in the middle, don't you? When I first saw this, I immediately thought of Deadpool in the middle of a fight, kicking loads of ass, and then he just turns his head and sees a bunch of cute little kittens, and then he just wanders off like this. I mean, if any toy packaging makes you imagine that image, already you're gonna know that this is gonna be a great toy. Already you know. Already you know. But, yeah, getting into the figure a bit, this guy is really great. First off, I want to get into the accessories. He has like a machine gun rifle thing here, which is really cool. Don't know specific names of weapons, nor do I really care. He has this really, really stupid sai. I mean, it's absolutely gigantic for a sai. I mean, I think this is about the size of my Ninja Turtles Raphael sai. I mean, I'm gonna go grab him for like 1 second and just show you. Well, that took ages, but as you can see, here's my Raphael, and look at that! This is just, oh my god! And you can see how, like, out of scale these are. And you can see how big they made this sai, and even then, these sai are actually kind of big for, you know, the Raphael. I mean, that's absolutely atrocious! Absolutely atrocious that they made an accessory this big. But I do have to give them credit for actually painting the handle. Anyway! Other accessories you get with this guy. His little pistol here. Okay. It says in a little holster there. It's a nice little pistol that just fell out of my hands. Yeah, it's actually quite good. It's just like a typical G.I. Joe kind of pistol. I really wouldn't expect anything else. And he also has two swords here. They're painted silver. And unfortunately they suffer from the silver painted sword going into tight sheath syndrome, where the silver is probably going to wear off at some point. And as you can already see right there, it is. I mean, there is nothing you can do about this. And trying to put it into, you have to push right from the tip. Some days it'll be good, other days it will not. And that's really it with the accessories. He does have an individually placed little thing here, this web gear, whatever, vest. Unfortunately, the sheaths are attached to the vest, and I really wish they wouldn't, so I could like move them down a bit, because I think they're a bit too high. Probably like there would be good. And also, you know, I'm not really sure if this is exactly I'm not sure if this is exactly easy to remove. I mean, it really doesn't look it though. Taking a look at this guy a bit more closely, the head, I absolutely love the head. This is, without a doubt, Deadpool. Without a doubt. This thing is awesome beyond belief. Just, I mean, I don't really think I have to describe it, just look at it. It's just so great. I mean, I really don't find any paint errors in it whatsoever, except for the Deadpool logo right there looking a bit off. But, I mean, this thing is just so great. A lot of posability, a lot of articulation, just a lot of awesome. I mean, it's Deadpool. I mean, if you don't think Deadpool's awesome, you either don't know who he is, or you just don't really like cool things. He's just really cool. I mean, a character like this grabbed my attention, and I don't call myself a comic book fan in the slightest. It's just such a great figure and such a great character. Honestly, that's what I have to say. Articulation on this guy is a ball-jointed neck, which mostly goes left and right. It does have a slight bit of, you know, the other motions. He has a ball-hinged shoulder and ball-hinged elbows, swivel in the wrists. Really nice joint right there in the torso. The web gear can also move along with the torso. It's not permanently in place. You can just move it as you want to. And it is pretty flexible web gear. You don't see it doing anything. Now he has these really weird joints right here. I call them the Marvel joints, or the Marvel Universe joints, because I have these with most of my Iron Man figures, my Amazing Spider-Man figure, and this guy. It's kind of like some weird Universal joint, where it's, you know, you're probably familiar with it, but it does have a lot of range. You know, you can move the thigh and get more range. It is really weird. It's like a double ball jointed. I don't know. It's really weird. It's a really weird joint. He has dual hinge at the knees, and he has like slight up and down, like slight up and down at the ankles, and a swivel at the ankle. It is a ball hinge joint, but it's just so slight. I would just call it a swivel, honestly. There really aren't any honest complaints I have with this guy. I've really pointed them out. They're not really major in any sense. Giving you a few size comparisons, here he is with the G.I. Joe Cobra Eel. As you can see, he's about G.I. Joe size. Actually, he's exactly G.I. Joe size, so if you want Snake Eyes fighting Deadpool, it can happen. And Star Wars figures that are slightly smaller than G.I. Joes and all them, you know. As you can see, it's like, you know, these are 3 3/4 inch, while these are 4 inch. They're like a weird different scale, like 6 inch and 7 inch, where they kind of mix, but they don't exactly mix. It's hard to explain, really. It's kind of hard to explain. But, honestly, Deadpool is a really great figure. I would certainly recommend it, if it wasn't for one thing: the rarity. This thing is pretty rare. I was amazed to really find this myself. Last time I checked on online, I don't really think it was on eBay. It was around $40. I think it's gone down to around 20, 30. I would certainly get it for around 20, 25, but 30, 40 would certainly be way too much for a 3 3/4 inch figure to even start with. So I really guess that is it with this review, guys. I think I've really talked about everything with this figure. Do I recommend it if you can find it for a good price? Yes, 100%, without a shadow of a doubt, buy it. It is a really great figure. I hope that Hasbro re-releases a red and black 3 3/4 inch Deadpool, because I know they made some X-Force Deadpool and some 3-4 pack. I don't know how many figures it was. 3. That's how many. I really hope you did enjoy my look into this thing. Make sure to comment, like, subscribe. Check out my Facebook page if you have a chance. Have a good day, guys, and dang, what to say for Deadpool? I really don't know. I'm always stuck on these things. This is my second take of this video, and I still don't know what to say. I guess I'll just leave you with a bye, guys. I'll catch you later.